by Sukalwenko Sidubamatutu. A 41-year-old Esagordani woman allegedly suffered a 3-hour rape ordeal at the hands of 4 men who pounced on her while she was on her way from work. At night, Myung Ecn 27 of Kwalini village in Philabusia area and his 3 accomplices who are still at large allegedly took turns to rape the woman near Esilangini Business Center in Esagordani at around 2 a.m. on September 15. They only released her at around 5 a.m. after they had a vehicle passing by, the court heard. N-Cube pleaded not guilty to the charges when he appeared before Gwanda Regional Magistrate Mr. Mark Desira. He was acquitted after the court failed to find incriminating evidence against him. In passing his sentence, Mr. Desira said the state witnesses had failed to prove that N-Cube was part of the gang. Prosecuting Mr. Pearson Chekia said, the 4 men raped the woman on September 15 at around 2 a.m. The complainant works as a sales lady at a Sifiziani bottle store at Esilangini Business Center. On the 15th of September she knocked off from work around 2 a.m. and headed home. When she had walked about 100 meters from the business center, N-Cube and his 3 accomplices approached from behind. One of them grabbed the woman by the neck and pushed her to the ground. One of them went on to rape the woman while the other 3 held her legs and hands. The 4 men raped the woman interchangeably twice each, said Mr. Chekia. He said N-Cube and his accomplices then fled from the scene after raping the woman and left her lying on the ground. The matter was reported to the police, leading to Ncube's arrest. In his defense, N-Cube told the court that he was at home with his girlfriend at the time he is alleged to have committed the offense. I passed through the business center and I saw the complainant, but I left her there. My girlfriend then called me to her place and I went there at around 9 p.m. and I spent the night with her. At the time that it's alleged that I committed the offense, I was with my girlfriend. She could attest to that, but right now she has gone back to South Africa as she works there, he said. In her statement, the woman said N-Cube was one of the men who raped her. She said N-Cube was the first one to rape her before he gave way to his 3 other accomplices. She said when she saw the 4 men approaching from behind, she just ignored them and assumed they were just patrons who were coming from the bar and were using the same route she was using. As they drew near me, N-Cube grabbed me by the neck and pushed me to the ground. He ordered his friends to grab me and one of them grabbed my right leg, another grabbed my left leg and another held my hands down, said the woman. N-Cube covered my mouth with his hand to stop me from screaming and he raped me before giving his friends an opportunity to rape me as well. They each raped me twice until I was weak and they left me lying on the ground. This ordeal lasted from 2 a.m. up until 5 a.m. when the gang fled upon hearing a vehicle approaching us. She said she regained her strength a few minutes later and proceeded home where she narrated what had transpired. She said she bled for 2 consecutive days following the incident. The Chronicle